Hello everybody, it is MrLEDiecast and this is gonna be our Conquer the Collection series. We're still figuring this one out, but basically this series is just me going through bags of stuff that I have put aside with much better intentions, like to collect a few more cars before I showed them in a video, or to research the collection a little bit more. I have not looked in these bags for close to a year, and they are piling up. If you saw my collection video, which was somewhere around 398, episode 398, you saw a whole bunch of drawers with bags of cars in them. That's what these are. So we're just going to go through the bags. I haven't looked at them. I literally bring them down here, plop them in front of the camera, and we are going to have some fun. So this is totally unscripted, unplanned, the whole deal. And today it looks like we've got a whole lot of Matchbox cars. We've got a cattle truck to start off with. I'm getting my camera. There we go. Where's my? As I said, totally unscripted. totally unscripted. There we go. A cattle truck. This one does have its cattle. This one's not very old. I don't know. What is that? About 90. It's got the numbers on it, so it's probably about 95, 96, 97, something like that. Yeah, probably about 98, it looks like. 98, 99. I like the cattle, quite honestly. That's why I always pick these up. Anytime I can get little scale animals or little props, I grab those. It's worth the money to me. Hey, look at that. There's another cattle truck right here. These do have the little hook on the back for carrying stuff. There's another one. This one looks to be exactly the same. For those guys new to the channel, you know, well, you may not know, I do collect the Superfast matchboxes. I collect a lot of the old matchboxes. I really like them. These are a little bit newer for my tastes. When I get up close to 2000, I get the ones I like for the most part. Here's a horse truck, horse box. You know what? Let's see if our horse box has some horses in it. Here we go. Wait a second. Come on, horses. Oh. Don't shake your horse trailer with horses in it. It hurts the horses. Don't do that, kids. And hey, look at that. And come on, you horses. You know, sometimes when horses get in these in real life, you have to turn the entire car over to get them out. That's true. Come on, stupid horses. Come on. Just a second. Here, stare at the horses for a second. You horses are coming out. Come on out. You want to come out, horses? There's one. Come here. I got the wrong tweezers. There we go. Come on, horsey. Jeez. It's amazing that you find these without their horses all the time. I'm surprised kids could get their horses. Oh, look at that. Then on top of it, I got a lame horse. You know, back in the 70s, they made better horses. Come on now. Gotta be a thoroughbred, buddy. There you go. Alright, now we got some horses. So that is our horse trailer. That is not a particularly old one. Well, I would gladly keep those horses, but I got a lame horse because I jammed the horse in there. Those are awfully big horses for that horse trailer. Alright, horsey. Alright, next up we've got a missile launcher. This is a fun matchbox if you're not familiar with it. I'm going to open this one up too. Because it has this little thing that goes up and down. And there's the, supposedly that's where the missiles are, so pretty cool. I like that. It doesn't have treads on it too, it has wheels. So, that is the missile launcher. Fairly big matchbox. That might be one of the largest matchboxes. This one I am not going to open up, and no, you guys that I buy for can't have this one. You always want to buy my Land Rovers. There's like 5 guys I buy for consistently, and every single one of them have one thing in common, and that is they all want my Land Rovers. You can't have my Land Rovers. So that is a Land Rover 90. Yeah, these are close to 2000. This one looks like about 98 or so. Can't have my Land Rovers. Alright, the rest of these are loose. I'm going to lower the camera here. And first off, I got to take them out of the bag so you guys can see them. We've got a orange peel. I'll zoom in on that so you can see them. There you go. We got an orange peel. Very cool car. It lifts up. This is one of the best conditioned ones I've seen. This one's a pretty delicate car. It's you don't find it in good condition very often. If it's out of its package because the little latch breaks and this little doohickey breaks on it. And I think because it's rattled so much, it really gets trashed. I think it's because it's not very solid, so the paint pops off of it pretty quickly. And that is a, what is that, a Charger? Orange peel. This says orange peel on it. It might be a Nova. Looks kind of like a Nova. Next up, we've got an old Superfast. This guy needs to go in my collection. This guy, he is one of the it's not a hovercraft, what do they call these? Oh, hovercraft. This is the SRN8, I think I got that right. Hovercraft number 72 of the originals, well, not of the originals. Number 72 of Matchbox. And the only reason I mention that is because I don't want to explain the Matchbox numbering again. So just trust me, it doesn't mean that there are not a whole bunch of 72s out there. So that one's going in my collection. He can drive off that direction. Here is a old container truck. Is this this isn't a Volvo container truck. No, it's a Volvo. I think that's a Volvo container truck. Right. I probably used to have a container. Not all of them did, but I think that one did. And once they lose their container, it can be near impossible to tell which one it is because they're all the same color. A lot of them had the same colored window, and without their container, you can't really tell. But they're cool cars anyways. This is a little Austin Mini. We just saw one of these in the last video. There's another one. That guy is not old at all. Here's another cool Land Rover. Always want my Land Rovers. You're always trying to take my Land Rovers. There's that guy, and he has his little thing here. There you go. And if it had anything with it, I don't know what it was. So I don't have the little. It probably was a little motorcycle or a little. Some of them had a little Sea-Doo type thing in it. Man, I don't know if I'd guess with what that guy is. He's a little fire one. I don't have this one. There were a lot of these Land Rovers. You could just collect those Land Rovers, and it would take you a really long time. Very cool little truck. Here's another old Superfast. This is one, believe it or not, I had as a kid. Mine disappeared. It's the only one of mine that I had as a kid that disappeared. I don't know where it went, but my wife only had one Matchbox when she was a kid, and it was this one. So actually the one that is in my collection upstairs is actually my wife's. This is one of the Roll-O-Matics, and its little thing does not work. Where is it? It's broken off. Oh, see, it's broken off. It would be right there. There would be a little peg, and that little peg would clip. Picked this guy up for $1 at a local show. What is this guy? Is this guy a Matchbox? He is a Matchbox. This is a old Lesney. I think this is a Superfast. I've not researched it yet. There's that guy. He is going to go in my collection, though. He is quite the little find. I don't know how old he is. He is, it says Lesney, England, and usually that means it's older. This guy does not look older. It's the Unimog chassis, and sometimes they put that little snow plow on it. So this guy may not be that old, but I really like him, and I will research him. That's what I meant. Don't expect much from the research department on these. Here's another one I had when I was a kid. It is the Road Dragster. To me, that is that and the Cosmobile. Those are the two that really say Superfast to me. Just over the top, crazy kid car type stuff. Love those. Here's an old Lesney. Is this a in-between one or is this a Lesney? Yeah, this is Lesney. And this is a DAF. No, it's not. It's Tipper. Tipper container trailer. Sorry, reading the wrong thing. There you go. That lifts up. We'll do a few more here. Found this guy in a bin. A little Coca-Cola rubber-wheeled Mustang. Mustang, what is that, a Cobra? It's still got its thing. They use the cheapest rubber bands on these things. They always melt onto the car. There it is, a Cobra. But with the rubber wheels, very nice. These are now mixed in with some Hot Wheels, so I'm quickly going through and picking out the Matchboxes. Here's a little Matchbox boat. Oh, you know what? There's another one. I think we did a video on these. For some reason I'm thinking we already have seen these. The hydroplane also had his own. That's the Camaro. That's with rubber wheels. The hydroplane, he gets his own. All his other stuff is in here. I think I opened these on camera. I seem to remember doing that, so I won't spend too much time on them. Here's another Matchbox. This one a little Porsche. Those doors will open. That is a nice looking little Porsche. I could have taken it out of its plastic, but I totally forgot. Is that all my Matchboxes in here? I think that, oh no, here's one more. There you go. That is a Escort Rally, or is this a Cosworth? There you go, Cosworth. And then I'm going to end with this one. This one showed up in a video at some point, and why it ended up in this bag, I don't really know. But if anybody knows what this is, I'll take it out. I don't know what this is. This has been sitting on my shelf for a year, and I have never seen another one of it. It is a Matchbox. It says excavator on it, but what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. It's got some weird wheels on it that do not look very Matchboxy. It's got this weird thing up here. It looks like it's some sort of space thing. It doesn't look old enough to be a part of the old Space series. There's the underside of it. It says it's a excavator. I don't know what that is, but it does not look like an excavator to me. It looks like a spaceship. So I'm guessing that came from like a play set. One of those Matchbox play sets that had some crazy stuff going on with it. But if anybody can identify that for me, let me know. I've not been able to figure it out. So that is going to do it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.